Morning guys, I'm back, another CarCast. It's the 1st of December, which means it's Christmas. That's right, isn't it? 25 days to go. Or as my daughter would say this morning when she opened up her calendar, no more sleeps, because she thinks it's Christmas now because she gets to open her Advent calendar. So yeah, Christmas is coming, birthday parties coming, there's all sorts coming. What we're going to talk about today. So let's talk about the store birthday party first. So store birthday party, Saturday the 10th, so that's a week on Saturday. No it's not, it's 2 weeks on Saturday, tell lies. No it is, it's a week on Saturday. Lying to you again, that's all I ever do. Honest. Yeah, so store birthday party, there's going to be donuts and mince pies and stuff flying about, and then just basically it's just a celebration. We've been open a full year. Let's get down and play some games and do some bits. There'll be various bits going on throughout the day. There'll be another raffle where you can win some cool prizes and such, and yeah, let's just raise some money. Let's just do it. I know we did the Devium Day not long ago, but this one's to celebrate the store. So all you customers that have been in, then carry on coming in and come in on that day. Let's make it a really busy day. Let's have lots of fun. Things that are going on, there will be board games going on, there will be tabletop games going on, there'll be demonstrations going on of games, and there'll be Magic, well there'll be all the card games, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, they'll all be getting played, no doubt. But on the Saturday we'll be having another Saturday Showdown, because they're every week now. So let's move straight into Saturday Showdown. What is Saturday Showdown? Saturday Showdown is a thing organised by Wizards of the Coast, who make Magic the Gathering, and it's just a reason to come into store and play Magic. There is absolutely no charge to this whatsoever. You just turn up. We had 11 people turned up last week, which is a decent number, but I think we can do better. We need more people in, we want more people in. Say, just bring a standard deck with you. If you've never played before, we'll give you a standard deck. Just come in and just play Magic, whether you're brand new to the game or whether you're an experienced veteran of the game. What's in it for you, other than the fact that you get to play Magic, which should be enough? There are boosters. I have 10 special Saturday Showdown boosters to give out every week, and I give them randomly. I give them on awards to new players, I give them as awards to the person who brought the most new players. I give them, obviously I give something to the winner, because we just do like a little 3-round tournament, but it's not super competitive, it's just about being casual and having some fun. And I say we got 11 last week, and around the country there was different numbers, sort of 10 to 15 was the average sort of number that got played out. But there was one store that sort of did 23 people. Can we beat that? Can Southport beat 23 people all playing Magic at once? I want to think so. So all of you, anybody that's watching this that plays Magic and is local to the store or is reachable to the store, come in Saturday and get in for sort of 12, half 12. It'll start about 1 o'clock, and it's just playing Magic. In these booster packs that we give out, there are 3 cards in the booster, one of which is a foil card. Could be a common, could be an uncommon, rare, mythic, but the other 2 cards are minimum rares. They could be mythics, they could be masterpieces, they could be expedition lands. Last week Tom Jenkins opened a Blood Crypt at Expedition Lands. That one card was worth £56. That's how much there could be value in there. At the very, very, very minimum, you're getting 2 rares and a foil, and they're free. And it's not a case of, oh, you got to win the tournament to get the cards. I give 10 out randomly. It might be for somebody who I think has played particularly well, it might be somebody who's been a good sport, it might be somebody who's got a really good story from a game. However I see fit, I give 10 out. So that's on Saturday again. I say 12:30, get in for registration. We aim to kick it all off at 1 o'clock. So let's see how many we can get. Let's see if we can beat it. Let's see if 23 was the best. Let's see if we can beat it. Let's go for 25. Let's go for 30. We've got the players there. We've got over 300 players in Southport registered as Magic DCI numbers. And if you haven't got a DCI number, don't worry, we'll give you one of them. They're free as well. Just if you fancy playing Magic, you've never played it before, then come down Saturday. We'll show you how to play the game, and then we'll show you how to play in the Showdown. It's not a competition. As much as I've just said, like it's like a little mini tournament. It's not a competitive tournament where it's all about getting the win. It's just about coming and playing the game. So come and do it. Come on, I want to beat the 23. I want to put the reports in, and I want the best report that we can have in there. So everybody in there. There was people missing last week. Now I know some people have commitments on Saturday, like sports classes and stuff. Finn, I know you watch these. You ain't there on Saturday. Haven't seen you for a bit. I hope you're all right. I want to see you. I want to see you in on Friday Night Magic, and I want to see you the Saturday Showdown. Max, want you in as well, and then obviously everybody else. Let's get you all in. It's just, why not? There's also an offer on where if you buy a booster box from the standard set, which is therefore Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Moon and Kaladesh, you buy a full booster box, which are only £95, although I might change that in a minute. £95 for a booster, £90, sorry, for a booster. It's the Pokemon ones at 95. £90 for a full booster box, and you get 2 buy a box promo packs, which are basically the same as the standard Showdown, where it's 3 cards, but we'll give you 2 packs just for buying a box. And so on top of whatever value you pull out of the box, whatever great cards you get, you're getting another 6 cards on top of it. So why not? Let's just buy some boxes. On the note of possibly changing the price, we'll come back to changing the price. No, we won't. We'll do it now. So the changing the price, Ether Revolt is the next set that's out. Now it's out towards the end of January. Pre-release for Ether Revolt is the 14th and 15th of January. Now that's not far away. That's 6 weeks away. That's all it is. So we're taking pre-orders on boxes, and we're doing a bit of a special deal. If you pre-order a box of Ether Revolt, you get it for £75. That's cheap, that, guys. That's like ridiculously cheap. £75 for an entire box of Ether Revolt, as long as it's paid for before it's released. So you can order one. It's going to go up on the website. If it's not already up today, then it'll be up within a matter of days. It'll definitely be up by the weekend. So that's an full box of Ether Revolt for £75. If you buy a box of Ether Revolt, you can buy any other box for £75, and it's going to be our deal of the week. So it'll go live midnight on Friday, and it'll run for a week on the other boxes, but on Ether Revolt it'll run right the way through till release. That's £75 a box. That's David Dickinson, cheap as chips. Ain't got his suntan obviously, or his hair, to be fair. But 75 quid for a whole box. That's it's all a bit nuts, isn't it? It's all a bit insane. But yeah, so we're doing that. Now the 14th and 15th of January, I've just said, is the pre-release weekend. So as always, those boxes are £25. They give you 6 boosters, a spin down counter, a little deck box, and a foil mythical rare stamped promo from the new set. Plus then there's normally something else in the box. So it was a Thopter, little cardboard Thopter last time. It was a double-sided zombie in Eldritch Moon. What did Shadows give us for it? I can't remember, but there was something in the Shadows boxes as well. It's going to bug me now what it was now. Whatever, there was something. There's always something extra in the box as well. So you're getting a lot of value in your box for £25, and you get to then sit with that brand new box of cards, your six packets. You open them all up, you build a deck out of them. If you need help building the deck, we'll help you, and then you just play some games with the new set a week before it comes out. What's not to like about that? These need to be pre-registered though. We've got a lower number of them this time, and there's a good reason why I took a lower number. So we're an Advanced Plus store, so we actually get a bigger allocation. I've reduced it because that's the same weekend that our Last Chance Open Warhammer 40,000 is on, which is completely sold out. There's still a reserve list, and there's nobody dropped yet. The good news with that is we were a little bit shaky at one point. We thought Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics wasn't going to come. Well, twist his arm a little bit. goad him, poke him with a stick, and then he turns up then, doesn't he? But yeah, Lawrence is making an appearance now, so he's coming to the Last Chance Open. His ticket was always there. I was about to give it to somebody else, and then convinced him. So the celebrity is coming down. And talking to celebrities, there are lots of YouTube celebrities coming down. I don't know whether celebrity is the right word, but we've got obviously A-Space coming down. I said all this last week. Nick Beer from Idic Beer is coming. Mike from Mammoth Miniatures is coming. Rich and Rob and John from Geeks 40k are coming. There's people that I've already missed. But there's loads of people coming. And it's a major now. That's another big thing. So it's the only major in the UK. So your points are worth even more. It's just a great event. But it's the same weekend as pre-release. Now, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't set the dates, Wizards do. And when we set the date for the event, we didn't know that pre-release was going to be the same weekend. But it's not a problem. We've got a big space. We can do that. We can do the 54 players for the Last Chance Open and still run pre-releases. Space empty much? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. So the midnight pre-release, we always do one at midnight on the Friday night. There'll probably be some of the 40k players playing in the midnight pre-release. I already know half a dozen or so of them are up for it, and they're going to play in it. So the midnight's going to be the big one. So if you can make the midnight one, it will run on till about 4 o'clock in the morning. So be prepared for that. But we're running it. We're happy with that. And then I'm playing in the tournament the next day. As I say, so are some of the other guys. It's just, you know what, if you're going to go away for a weekend and play games, play as many games as you can. It's dead simple. So yeah, so that's good. And then on the Saturday and Sunday, obviously we do have a slight limitation on space. So we can only run pods of 12 people. We're going to do a Saturday lunchtime and a Saturday late afternoon, so it'll probably be 12 o'clock Saturday, and then probably something like 4 o'clock Saturday we'll run a second one, and then on the Sunday we're going to do a 12 o'clock one. If demand is absolutely there, then we'll run a second one on the Sunday, but I'm not looking necessarily to do that, so there'll only be, sorry, I'm just squeezing past the car. So there'll only be 12 is 36, so 36 players over the weekend, and then on the midnight one I can allocate 36 spaces to that, which is 72 packs. Now I can get more, but I've only asked for 72, so that's all that's coming in, and once they're gone, they're gone. Anyone who's been to one of the other pre-releases knows exactly what I'm talking about. They do just disappear, and they do sell. So start getting your orders in for them. You either need to come into store, or again, as and when the Ether Revolt box goes up on the website, they will also go up on the website. With regards to the website, all's going really well. There's more stuff getting added, there's more events page getting sorted out, and such like that. Deal of the week keeps going up. It's just going really well, the website, to be fair, better than I anticipated. For it starting off, I thought it'll be really slow grow, but I'm bloody sending boxes out left, right and centre every day. It's great. And this week's deal, just in case for whatever reason you haven't been on there, 40k players, you need to open your ears. Magnus the Red is out on Saturday, and we are only charging £60 for him. That's 25% off. All the other Thousand Sun stuff has all got the 15% off. So yeah, you still get your big savings on that. But if you're after a Magnus, you're saving a whole £20 on. That's 25% off. And there are still some left. We sold quite a few, but we still have a few left. There's no dice, there's no Thousand Sun dice left. We got an allocation of them and sold them instantly, so they're gone. It is what it is. And yeah, so that's this week's deal. We've also just started adding on. It should be, by the time I'm obviously on my way into the shop, by the time I get there I will open the website. Battle foam should be on there now. We've always stocked battle foam since we've opened, but we didn't put it on the website because it's a pain. because obviously there's options where you can have different loadouts in your cases. So we've put a basic range of all the pack systems, which is the personal army combat case with a K pack, and there's lots of different options there. Then we've got the C4 bags on, we've got the sword, shield and spear bags as well, and yeah, there's lots and lots of Battlefilm. We can get all of it, but we're only putting a certain amount of it on the website, so that'll be up for you. That's ready to go. What else is there on there? What else is new out? So we've got Magnus coming out this weekend. We've got some new boxes for Drop Fleet Commander. Those are on an order-in basis. We don't have them just out on the shelf, but we can order them all in. What else is coming out this week? There's all sorts. There's new Pokemon boxes just arrived in store yesterday. Pokemon's gone nuts. Pokemon has gone absolutely insane, and Pokemon Company aren't stupid. They know it's coming up to Christmas, they know people want to buy their product, so every week there's new boxes coming out, which are all really high colour boxes with loads of boosters and cards and a big foily shiny card in there, and parents are just snapping them up for the kids for Christmas, and quite rightly so. Can't say I blame them, but as a result of that, we're selling out of them really quick, both physically in store and online. So this week's release came out on Monday, and we got 12 of each in, and I think I've got half of that left now. Of the 48, I'd be surprised if there's still half of them left. But it was a Mewtwo EX box, a Gengar EX, a Dragonite, and a Kangaskhan, or Kangaskhan, or however you pronounce his name. I keep calling him Kazakhstan because I don't do Pokemon. But Pokemon is outselling Magic the Gathering by probably 3 to 1 at the moment. That's how popular it is. Now don't get me wrong, Magic slowed down a little bit, which is why Saturday Showdown's there, and we need to figure out what's happening with Magic, because it is dropping a little bit. Not just at War Games, this is a countrywide thing, and Wizards are aware of it as well, and we just need to start playing the game for what it is. It's a game. I think the reason it's slowing down is there's too much competitiveness in it. There's too many big competitions at store level, and there seems to just be one every week, or 2 or 3 every week, so you've got a choice of where to go, and I don't think it's good for the game, because then people obviously have to take the best deck they possibly can, and I don't know, it's all just a bit nuts. I don't know, but it's still happening, and I've still got a good custom base for it. Yeah, let's keep running with that. What else is there? There's probably other new stuff coming out this week, and I just can't think. Labyrinth the game, that came in and went, disappeared, gone. Zelda, the trading cards, they're now available. They're £2.50 a packet. There's not a game, it's just literally a trading card set. 109 cards in a Zelda set. They're selling quite well. If to no one else than Georgie. She keeps buying them. But yeah, it's all good. We've got Adam on board with us now. I can't remember whether I mentioned about Adam last week, so yeah, I did, because I said he's going to have to start watching these. Adam's doing well. He's well initiated now, and yeah, it's all good. Oh, Star Wars Destiny, that's the other big thing. So we had a launch party for Star Wars Destiny a couple of weeks back, and it physically comes out for sale today. We've got singles for sale, and we're not charging some of the robbing prices that some sites are charging. I've seen cards going for what seems to be daft amounts of money. Now, bear in mind, I'm used to the likes of Magic and Pokemon, where I've seen expensive cards, but these seem really daft. But we're not charging those sort of prices, so we're going to get the singles up on the site. Just waiting for artwork from more, and then they'll be available. And the actual sets out, we've got the starter sets, they're only $12.59. Our boosters are only $2.69. Get 5 cards and a dice, and the dice are nice. It's a really good game. We've got quite a following for it in store already, and there will be organised play for it as well. There's dice, man. There's all sorts, to be fair. Just keep looking at the website. We keep throwing stuff up on there, and keep doing what you're doing. But we're at 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it there. I want to thank you for watching and listening to me again. Don't forget, Saturday Showdown this weekend, pre-release, early box, pre-order prices. There's all sorts of madness. I'll see you next week, guys.